Have I ever told you about why I switched careers? Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, it's Rosemary Lewis, your educator agent with eXp Realty, and today we're going to talk about how I transitioned from being a teacher, an elementary teacher, to a real estate agent full-time. But before we get into it, if you could do me a favor, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That way, every time I post a video, you will know all about it. And then while you're at it, follow me on social. I would love to connect with you. On Instagram, you can find me at Rosemary the Realtor. And on Facebook, if you just type in my name, Rosemary Lewis, you can go ahead and friend me there. I don't know if y'all knew this, but I was an elementary school teacher for 14 years. Literally, since I was a little girl, I remember being in 6th grade and my teacher at my Bible studies class, it was Bible studies, but I went to a Christian school. He let me grade the other kids' papers, which is not legal, by the way, if you do it now. But he let me grade the other kids' papers, and I remember being so excited and fantasizing about my life being a teacher. So I did what you're supposed to do. I went to college, I got my degree, I even went on and got my master's in teaching, and I absolutely loved it. I love the kids, I love the classroom, and I love learning. But then something happened. At some point, while I still loved what I did, I felt like there was something more out there for me. And not to say that working in the field that I was working in wasn't fulfilling, but I was changing, I was transitioning, and it was hard for me to have the same amount of passion for my work that I did when I first got started. Now, I'm going to tell you, it was a very, very difficult decision to decide to leave the classroom. For a few reasons is that I loved my students, right? I absolutely love them. They gave me so much energy. They lit me up. I love watching them learn and grow and finding new things. And I just couldn't imagine what life would look like if I didn't have them, right? Another thing is your girl spent a lot of time and money getting an education degree. So I felt like I'd invested so much into that part of my life. I didn't just want to turn it off, you know? But if I can be honest with you, I was doing my students a disservice by continuing to show up if I didn't have that same passion. Now, don't get me wrong, I was good at what I did and I love them and I put a whole lot into it. But when your passion starts to die down and when you're really called to do something else, I had to give myself the opportunity to at least explore that. And I did, and it's been real estate. And you know what I found out is that I'm still a teacher. Now, I tell people all the time, my audience looks different. The content that I'm teaching is different. But because I stepped out and did something that was calling me, now I get to be your educator agent. So I just wanted to share that story because I get people all the time that ask me, you know, how did you go from teaching for 14 years to doing what you do now? And I just have to tell you, I just have to take the leap. I had to bet on myself. And one thing that I knew is that for whatever reason, I will always have my teaching degree, but now I'm just putting it to use in a different way. So if you ever want to connect, if you are thinking about switching careers or just want to rap a little bit about what that looks like, feel free, put something in the comment box. I would love to have a conversation with you about what that can look like. And if you are in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and just looking for a real estate agent to help you with your buying or selling needs, I would love to help you. See y'all soon.